Welcome, everyone. Okay. Let's see. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Chad. Welcome, Dion. Welcome, Chris. Okay, let's get the show on the road. How is everyone's nights going? What's up, Dion? Hello. Nice to see you. Alright, so I hope you guys have been enjoying these, because last time we talked about how to find relative strength stocks, right? And so, I'm trying to switch it up a little bit here. Instead of just focusing on TA all the time, we can actually talk a little bit more about things that you guys want to know about and learn about, right? And just, providing some good content for you guys. So hopefully you guys can stay, or if you guys have to go somewhere, you guys can come back so that you guys can, at the very least, hear the rest of whatever you guys have to say. So, what I had to say. So, hey Morris, my man, what's up? Good to see you. Alright, so I should clean the camera here on Instagram for all my Instagram people here. There we go. Much better. Okay. So first off, let's talk about the markets, right? So is the bottom actually in? Well, that's been the question for since last week after Friday's action and today. So personally for me, the bottom is not in yet. Okay, so that's my conclusion here. And some of you guys may be wondering and scratching your head. Wait, what? What do you mean the bottom's not in? Right? So just from a technical analysis point of view, okay, and perspective, all we did today, okay, if you take a look at the weekly time frame on the SPY here, okay, is everyone with me? Can everyone hear me? Let's just make sure that everyone can hear me. YouTube and Instagram, please give me a thumbs up. Yes? People on YouTube, can you hear me? People on Instagram, can you hear me? Hopefully. If not, then I'm gonna have to start this live stream over. Okay, seems like people are reacting. Alright, so hey Lolito, what's up? So this is what I told my CFO Single Watch subscribers yesterday on Sunday night. Okay, so all we did last week, okay, is that we held the 50 SMA really well, right? So if I come really close here for you all, right, people on YouTube and people on Instagram, you guys can see, right, we undercut this $427 support level, all right, and hey Richard, what's up? And so as we undercut 427, all right, we also breached, right, the weekly 50 SMA here. And the weekly 50 SMA tend to be seen as the major level support that we need to hold, right? And so last week when we bounced off of it and we came back above 427, and eventually we ended up way above for the 50 SMA as well on the weekly time frame here, okay? There was a good chance, okay, that we can continue to bounce today, right? However, I am not 100% certain that the bottom is in, and here's the reason why. Okay, now here's the reason why. Sure, the weekly time frame, we held the 50 SMA, great, and we continued to bounce, great. If you go on the daily time frame, right, we just reclaimed the 200 SMA on the daily time frame, okay? And so with that, right, sorry, let me actually read this from Instagram. Lolita, you said, love what you do. When I can afford it, I'm going to join. Okay, well, that's fine. But Lolito, if you want to join, go ahead and DM me. I'll give you a discount code for a first time subscription for the first month. If you guys ask, I'll give. So Lolito, please DM me. Just DM me that if you, well, it all depends if you want it. If you want to take action, right? So make sure to DM me. either after this live stream here or right now, and you come back to the live stream. But whenever you have time, DM me so I don't forget. I won't forget, but just in case. And I will give you that discount code for your first month. Okay. Since there's been a lot of people asking for it. So, just for your first month, and, if you don't like it, you don't like it, right? I mean, you guys get to enjoy it with a discount, okay? But I guarantee you guys that you will want to stay. Hey, Morris, you said one trade from manager and you'll make it back, bro, in a day easy. Yes, you're perfectly correct, man. So Morris is one of my CFO traders here as well, and he's been making amazing plays today. If you guys seen my story, he gave amazing plays last night, and he also gave great live plays today as well, right? So make sure you guys join. Dion, Lou said, okay, I'll go over that. But SPY here, okay? The reason why I think the bottom is not in is that, first of all, we came back at almost to the 450 to 451 level of supply, a level of resistance, an area of resistance. And this is what I told my subscribers yesterday night, that there's a possibility that we can head right up to 450 to 451. We could just head up straight up, right? And so today, that's what we got, right? We got a very nice bullish candlestick since Friday as well. So both Friday and today, very bullish. However, the volume here, I'm not liking it, okay? Because if we actually saw buyers coming back into the market, I would want to see a big volume day candlestick like this, right? A very abnormal looking volume here. However, I'm not seeing the confidence, right? Just based on the volume. Now, does that mean, am I saying that we're gonna continue to fall down suddenly tomorrow? No. All I'm saying is that I don't think the bottom is in just yet. There is no confirmation just yet, right? Sure, you can say that, okay, average volume has increased since the past few months, right? Yes, it has. And the average volume only increased because of the fact that we got more sellers in the market. And so what does that say, right? If you have more sellers and more volume, that means there's more volume for the sellers compared to the buyers. Does that make sense? Everyone give me a thumbs up if you guys are following along. Alright, and so that's one of my main reasons why, first reasons why I don't think the bottom is in just yet. There is no confirmed confirmation. Confirmed confirmation is basically what I'm saying here. A double confirmation is what I need. Alright, sure, we've got good price action today, very bullish. Yeah, but the volume, right? And here is the second main reason, right? Here's the second main reason. Hey, what's up, Mateo? Okay. Whenever we're in a downtrend, there's going to be very nasty bounces, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of shorts, right? People who are wanting to short the market to profit off of a downside move. And when people see, when shorters, right, are seeing that there's some support building up, they want to cover their position. And so in order to cover their position, they have to buy back the shares that they borrowed, right, for a profit. And so what that happens is that that's going to add a buying order to the market. And so that's going to squeeze out the the other shorters who are just not looking to get out yet. And so they're like, oh my god, if the price is moving up higher because of the fact that first of all, there's buyers coming back into the market and there's shorters covering their positions, these other shorters are going to be like, okay, I'm panicking here, I'm going to close out. And so that's what we call a short squeeze, a pretty general explanation in layman's terms, right? And so as the shorters are getting squeezed, okay, the price is going to continue to go up, right? But the only thing is that there's not enough buying volume, right? Hey, welcome, Ed, welcome. So as we're going up higher tomorrow, right? So tomorrow I would expect a little bit of a decreased price range. Okay, today we had over $8 or 8 points of a price range today just on today's candlestick, right? So That's a very, very big move. Tomorrow, I'm going to expect another nice movement to the upside. Okay, there usually tends to be a third candlestick that's bullish after the previous two. Okay, however, on this second one, this third one here, I'm expecting a lower price range, right? A decreased price range. So the volatility is going to be lower, right? And as the volatility is going lower, the volume should drop again. Okay, there's going to be another volume drop tomorrow. And that tends to be an indication that the selling is not over, right? Because remember, who increased the volume here since the past few months? Can anyone tell me? There's only one word here. It's not buyers. Who can tell me here? I know there's a feedback lag here, so yes, Dion, you're correct. The sellers, right? And so in order for me to see confirmation that buyers are back, I'm going to need to see a lot more buying volume coming in. Sure, we'll have nasty bounces because of the fact that shorters are covering. Does that make sense? Right, because of the fact that the shorters are covering their positions, that's where we're getting this bounce. And a part of this bounce is short-term buyers who are looking to profit off of these very small, well, quote-unquote small bounces during this overall downtrend. Because first off, if you guys take a look back, we're still in the downtrend. How do we know this? Well, first off, we broke to the downside on this big ascending green trend line here, right? We haven't come back above it. So the only way that I will be convinced is that if buyers are completely back and if we're now in the uptrend, is we break above 456.50 through 457 and come back above this ascending support trend level. All right. So what I'm saying here, okay, is that the third point, as we're bouncing, okay, what the SMAs tend to do. All right, so you guys have to remember I use SMAs. I don't use EMAs here. So I know that some people, well, most of the people here tend to use EMAs. Exponential moving averages. I use simple moving averages. All right, so with simple moving averages, I use the 10 and 21 simple moving averages as my momentum SMAs. Okay, I use them as momentum indicators. And first off, the momentum is to the upside. How do we know? Because we crossed above the 10 SMA with ease today in the morning, very early in the morning after the market opened, and then we closed way above it. Okay, now, sure, bulls are patting themselves in the back, right? They did really well. I did really well today because, well, I was long. And the only thing that I'm now being cautious of is this 21 SMA right here, my light blue line. So if you guys are new here, my 10 SMA is the red line here, and then my light blue line is my 21 SMA. And so this 21 SMA is going to be a heavier momentum SMA. And what I mean by that is that once we react to it, once we retest the 21 SMA, that's going to be a harder level of rejection compared to the 10 SMA that we saw in the morning. Okay, because in the morning we're chopping up and down because of the fact that there was a lot of selling pressure from the 10 SMA here on the daily time frame. All right, and so once we're able to come back above and retest the 21 SMA, that's going to be the real test right here. Okay, so as the 21 SMA is coming back down to catch up to the price here, right, the candlesticks, we're either going to hit around 455ish tomorrow, or around a good range would be around 445 to around 455. Okay, so make sure you guys are watching out for that. And once we're around there, the 21 SMA should have caught up by now and should be coinciding to that relative area. Okay, so depending on how we react to the 21 SMA, and I highly am anticipating that we're going to see a strong rejection. Okay, but at the same time, if we do see a rejection, I'm not going to say that we're going to completely flush. Okay, this is a very good bounce. This is a very good bounce. Okay, I'm just not convinced until we retest the 21 SMA, which comes back to my first statement. I'm not this is not a confirmation that we have a bottom here. Okay, until we're able to retest the 21 SMA right here around 455 to 454, and then we're able to come back up above it and eventually break above 456.50 and 457. Does that make sense, everyone? Okay. Elo, you said could definitely be a back test of the ascending support and then fall back down. Yes, that can exactly happen. All right. Except a solid February and a rocky March because of Feds. Yes. Basically. So what's the SMA at? Is that what you're asking? The 21 SMA is at 456.76. Okay. So my kind of prediction at some point this week, I'm going to expect the 21 SMA to be around 455 to 454 if we continue up higher tomorrow. Okay, does that make sense? Hey Joel, what's up? Hoping you can come back soon to the CFO Discord. I know you're taking a little break, but I'm glad to see you're doing well. So for SPY here, I think, hey Kira, what's up? So I think, overall for me, I'm not convinced the bottom is in yet, right? And the reason why I gave you guys three reasons here since the beginning here, okay? Ahmed, you said, could you mention that again? Got a bit confused. Yeah, so generally, as a summary, guys, for the people who just joined, the reason why I'm not convinced that a bottom is in is that, first off, low volume. I don't see the confidence in the buyers. Second, okay, most of the increased volume, right, are the sellers. And then third, we had to see an actual retest of my 21 SMA here. Okay, this is the 21 SMA, and the 21 SMA is sitting at 456.76. And at some point this week, either tomorrow, right, there's a good chance that we continue tomorrow. I'm still bullish, okay, just for this week, until I see the retest of this 21 SMA. And so if we continue tomorrow, which is highly likely, depending on how things go, all right, if there's no sudden economic news or sudden war news with Russia and Ukraine, we can continue upwards. And if we're able to go back above to 454 to 455, we can coincide and retest with the 21 SMA. And depending on how we react and depending on what I see on the 21 SMA, if we reject off the 21 SMA very, very quickly to something, like this, right? Candles like this. If we see a big move up and a rejection at an SMA, I might even expect the candlestick to form like this, or like this candlestick, right? So basically what I'm telling you guys is to be wary and be cautious, right? Sure, take as much opportunity as you can, because so far we've had a great bounce so far, right? I took opportunity today, right, as we're going up higher, and I did great, right, to the long side. But I'm already getting prepared because I have to, right, because I'm not convinced of a confirmed bottom just yet. All right. Sure, we fell, I believe, 10%? I would say, no, you know what? Let me just do it from highs here. All right. So, yeah. So we dropped around, more than 10%. But if I put my cursor to the bottom of this support here, so around 11%, right? That's a nice correction, sure. But I just want to make sure, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm mentally prepared as well to wait for that retest around 455 to 454 with the 21 SMA. Does that make sense? Hey, what's up, Dior? How are we? A little bit uncertain for now. All right, we're kind of in no man's land here. All right, where we need to see. We just have to see whether or not, if we're going to retest the 455 to 454 area. Yeah, Ahmed. So yeah, I'm glad that makes sense. Oh, Dior, OMG, last time you're right about Tesla shorts. Yes, I remember that. It was the worst performance since October. You're right. Let me screenshot that. So people who weren't in the lives back last year, I did talk about Tesla. And there's a lot of people who banked off of that play there. So, Dior, yes, this is SPY. Yeah, you're right. Not too sure what an SMA is. Do you have resources that you recommend I look into? Good question. Good question, Ahmed. So, I believe I gave you a discount code for my book, right? And since I use SMAs, I talk all about SMAs, literally everything that you need to know, and how I trade using the SMAs. So people, if you guys are interested in getting my beginner's trading guide book, it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or an advanced trader. Okay, I even sometimes go back to my book to get a good grasp of the basics again, right? Because it's always good to go back to the basics, right? Because the basics are the most important thing. And so Ahmed, make sure you get the book because it has everything that you need to know, literally everything about SMAs. Because well, I'm the one who wrote it and I use SMAs, right? So make sure you get that book, read it. It's only 62 pages with big fonts. People on YouTube, you guys should be able to see the link for the book in the description box below. Okay, and for people on Instagram, also go over the software you use and what. Yes, Ahmed, I do. Good question. Wow. That's a whole yes, a big yes on everything that you just asked right there. Of course, yes. The beginner's trading guide is literally what you need to trade. Like, it's amazing that some people, will move away from resources that I'm giving them, and they just say like, oh, there's probably not enough information on there. No, guys, over nearly 400 people read the book. 400 people, and all the people who read the book, I have 100%, okay, positive reviews and feedback from people. They all sent me messages after reading the book, right? And they said they were able to start trading after reading the book. And guess what? It's only $25. Okay? I spent months writing it. Right? And if you ask for a discount code, go ahead. Ask me. I'll give you a discount code as well. It was originally $50, but I already put it on a sale price of $25. And if you want a discount code again, go ahead and ask me. I don't care. Right? I want you guys to learn. And if you guys are willing to risk $25 or even lower than that, which I highly recommend just to learn, go ahead. Right? Ask me a discount code. Or not. Alright, or not. Right? So, get that book, guys. It's going to really help you guys. There's a lot of traders that I already know, people who've been trading a year or two, and they got the book and they were glad that they got it because it helped them revisit the initial things that they learned when they first started trading. And they're able to go back to the basics and be reminded to be grounded in the basics so they're able to move forward with the advanced topics and advanced trading strategies. Does that make sense, guys? Right? And this is the reason why I always tout that basics are so important. I always teach the basics over and over again. People always ask me, doesn't that get boring? The basics will never get boring for me. Literally. Right? So, I think the basics are something that you guys need to have. Right? It's a fundamental thing that you guys should have ingrained in your heads. Right? The basic information. Okay? So people, make sure you guys DM me for a discount code. I will give it to you because of the fact that you guys took action, right? If you guys don't want to ask for a discount code, go right ahead. It's your decisions, right? I'm never going to pressure or force anyone to do anything. All right. So with that in mind, what time frame do you recommend entering and exiting trades? For entering and exiting, I'll say 15 minutes, Lolito. But that all depends on what type of trader you are. So some people like 1 minute, which I don't recommend at all. I would only recommend 3 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minutes. But for me, I do 15 minutes. Okay, personally for me. Lolita, does that make sense? Everyone has different trading preferences, right? And they have all different arbitrary entries and exits depending on what time frame that they're using. Dior, what's the play for Tuesday? What is the play for Tuesday? There's a lot of plays that we recommended in the CFO Discord, so if you guys want to join, go right ahead. Jay Grottos, welcome. You don't hold for days? I do. Yes. So I'm a swing trader, guys. So let me go over Lucid. So Dion, I hope you're still here, and I'll talk a little bit more about swing trading here. Oh, Lucid. Dion, good recommendation here. So I know you absolutely killed Lucid every single time I mentioned it. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna trade this well again. But last time you really killed Lucid after the TA that I did. So congratulations on that. You absolutely are showing how consistent you are with those and executing through the TA. That's done. So let's see how you do tomorrow. So Lucid, perfect bounce at the previous level of resistance around $30 here and 29. So 29 to $30 is kind of the level of resistance that we saw, the previous level of resistance or area if you guys want to be a little bit more specific. But with this bounce here, okay, with this retest and bounce, this makes it look like potentially, right? So we broke above Friday's highs, which is always good short-term wise for a few days, right? And we made a higher low here, right? So tomorrow, I'm going to expect a little tiny movement downward, okay? And from that point forward, if we bounce right around $29 to around 28.50, okay, you guys can actually grab along. If and only if we have a nice bounce around this level here, okay? Because that could be a nice area for a retest after this nice big movement to the upside and breaking above this previous level of resistance. So we can have a nice confirmation retest, okay, at the previous level of resistance, turning into new support, okay? And as we do that, you guys can grab calls to the upside. Now, if you want a less riskier entry, you guys can wait for a nice bounce, okay? And then as they're moving higher, you can get calls at the break of the highs, okay, of today, which is around 29.48. So 29.50 will be a great area to enter for Lucid. Okay, a confirmed entry that buyers are there. Does that make sense? Everyone give me thumbs up on YouTube and on Instagram. Okay, so your Lucid short, yeah, I mean, you kind of missed a short trade here. So, Eloy, I know you completely crushed that Lucid day trades to the downside. So, yeah, so for Lucid, I might even get this tomorrow as well, depending on how things go. But for now, I already have some good positions. But for Lucid, though, I think, yeah, so we close above the 200 SMA. Most likely, the next few days, we're going to chop around the 200 SMA as we usually do. And people ask me, how do you know this? Right? So, how do you know it's going to chop around a specific SMA? Because I've been using it for 5 years. Right? So, it all comes from experience and what you like, right? I use SMAs because I like them. That's my preference. Other people use EMAs and they're perfectly mastered using EMAs because that's their preference. Does that make sense? Nino, what's up? Eloy, am I long for tomorrow? Yeah, depending on how we do, like I said, for Lucid, right? So, enter. Do I use Fibonacci? No. I like to keep it a little bit more simpler than that. Yeah, Fibonacci works really well, I've seen multiple traders do it well. I've used it once, but I don't like too many things on the chart, right? I want to follow the price action with volume and my SMAs and the price levels, right? That's as complicated as I will get with trading, okay? For overall market, are you long? Yes, I am. I grabbed some hedges, SPY puts today at the end of the day, just in case we have an overnight flush if we do. But very, very little. So I'm risking so small that I don't care if I lose it tomorrow. Ooh, snap. M. Troy. Dion, you said, sounds good, sir. Just caught the beginner trading guide. Excited to read it. Yes. Good job, man. Good job. Good job. This is the reason why I like you. This is the reason why you're in the CFO Discord and the CFO Swing Watch as well. You're an action taker, and this is the reason why you've been, so consistent as well with your trading. And Eloy, I'll go out over at Microsoft after. So M. Choi. So, guess what, guys? In the CFO Discord, if you guys were in earlier, you guys would have known, but I told my subscribers, okay, that Snap should be something that you guys should be looking out for in the next few months. Why? Well, because I think Snapchat is one of those companies, the social media companies, unique social media companies that can be bought out or taken over. Okay, so I really think, okay, that you guys should, right? This is not financial advice, hey, but I'm saying, keep your eyes on Snap, right? There's a good chance that this could be a buyout name by another bigger tech company, right? So either through a merger or through acquisition, doesn't matter. It's an M&A, yeah, right? All we're looking at is for a bid for this company or a buyout, a complete buyout, and the deal is closed. So for Snap, very, very good. Nice reversal of the downtrend. How? How do we know? Take a look at the intraday time frame, 2 hour right here, right? We have broken this descending level of resistance. Okay, and so now we're coming right back up, and tomorrow we're gonna see a lot of resistance around $33 and 33.50. All right, so M. Troy, watch out for that. It could be a great area to take profits as well. Okay, but yes, I'm going to continue to monitor Snap and Pinterest as well. Yes, Eloy, that same with Pinterest, that could be bought out as well. Okay, they already got interest last year by PayPal, right? They got a bid, and man, it's just that the bid just fell through, and then never was closed or accepted by Pinterest. I think 34.7 is reachable. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that can happen in the next few days, okay, or even next week, okay, depending on how the overall markets react tomorrow as well, okay. So that's kind of it for Snapchat. If you break above today's highs tomorrow, there's a good chance we go to 33 to 33.50, where we will definitely see resistance. Okay. Vivian, hey, what's up? Welcome. Good to see you here again. I'm sure you said they have earnings on Thursday too. Yes, so there could be an earnings run up as well. So if you want to hold as we're breaking above 33.50 or 33, you can still hold. Okay. Vivian, you said, can you do Microsoft, please? Yes. You came just in time because another person has requested Microsoft right after Snapchat here. So we'll go over Microsoft. Okay, so Microsoft. So Microsoft already reached the 21 SMA here. So, hey, what's up, King Julian? Like your name, King Julian. But Microsoft here retested the 21 SMA, and I'm not saying I don't like this, but I kind of like this. The reason why is that we broke above last week's highs as well, and we actually overshot above the 21 SMA as well. So I'm pretty sure intraday we saw some resistance around the 21 SMA. If you go look, yeah. So all these little tiny wicks here. Okay, this was the 21 SMA probably on the daily time frame, just pushing it lower and lower. And at the end of the day, we got that big final push, right? So that's probably more shorts covering their butts. But Microsoft, amazing. It recovered the strength, right? I also mentioned that Microsoft could be one of those relative strength stocks last week, and basically it is. Boy meets Maria, what's up? Imaginary line, what's up? Wow, I'm getting a lot of people here tonight. Welcome everyone. A lot of new people. So for Microsoft here, I think, there's a good chance tomorrow we can head right back towards, or even this week, 316 to 317.50. Okay, so that's my target for Microsoft. I gave you guys a good target there. Okay, right here. All right, but like I said, this all depends on how the market does. Okay, tomorrow. I'm not saying it's going to be for sure, but because of the fact that I liked how it reacted to my 21 SMA here, this light blue line, where we overshot and we closed above it. All right, there's a good chance that by the end of the week, we can end up near around 317 to 316. Does that make sense? Send some hearts or send some thumbs up if you guys understood that. If you're on YouTube. But yeah, very good retest at the previous level of resistance from last week, around 308.50, okay, or 309 if you guys want to round up. We bounced heavy, came back above the 21 SMA, retested it, overshot it, and closed above. Very, very good action, right? Good relative strength. Only thing is, the overall markets had low volume today compared to last week. Not a good sign, right? Okay, so guys, I'm gonna stop the technical analysis at MJ here. So Troy, you said MJ, right? And then I'm gonna start talking a little bit more about swing trading here, all right? So yes, boy, Miss Maria agreed. Low volume for sure. Yes. Hey, and I think you've been in one of these lives before, boy, Miss Maria, like a long time ago. So welcome back. So Moderna, mRNA is one of those lagging biotech vaccine names. If you guys see J&J and PFE, they've been rocketing, right? So, PFE had a bad day today, but they've been rocketing, and while mRNA continued to go down. And so now, as J&J and PFE becomes weaker, the money's going to start pouring into Moderna, right? You guys see how everything just kind of goes back and forth, right? And so the relative strength start coming back into mRNA as the relative strength weakens for those vaccine names like J&J and PFE as they had their runs last week and last week. Does that make sense? Right. So Moderna, you kind of missed the entry above 160 today, but there's a good chance that we can come back down, retest around 164 to 163, and if we bounce, we can enter for calls. Or you can just enter less riskier calls at the break of the high of the day today, which is around 170.33. So around 171 to 170.50 will be your entry. Does that make sense? Hey, Puneet, what's up? All right, so that's it from our mRNA. Right, you guys see how quick and simplified technical analysis that I do for everything, right? And that's kind of your goals here too as well, guys. All right. Neg, what's up? So MJ, beaten down really badly, obviously. Right. This is a chart that I will never trade or swing. And for people who just joined in, MJ will be my last ticker, and I'm gonna start talking about a little bit about swing trading. So, MTroy though, on the weekly time frame, I see why you like it. All right. This could potentially be a morning star, even though it kind of isn't. But at the same time, we came back to a previous level of support here that we saw back in early April of 2020 and mid-October. Right, so we saw a nice double bottom action here, and we're right back towards those previous levels that we saw in 2020. So for MJ here, it's a great candidate for a short squeeze. I can't lie about that there, because of the fact that it's so beaten down, and it's heading towards as a penny stock here soon, pretty much. But I think the marijuana news has kind of died down. There's not going to be much major catalyst in the next few years. I think next 2 to 3 to even 5 years for the marijuana sector. So if you're a long-term investor, that'd be great. Just hold on to your shares, or just hold on to MJ, which is the ETF for the whole marijuana sector, basically. But NJ, I think the fact that we closed above $10 today, that's very good. We're back to the double digits. Um, so I think once we're able to pass about 10.50, which will be our real test here, okay, there's a good chance that we can start coming back above the pre kind of teen numbers here. Okay, to $12, $13, $14. Does that make sense? Okay, so Dion, I'm gonna pin your comment here if you don't mind. So if you guys, for everyone who's new here, if you're wondering what he's talking about, the beginner trading guide, just briefly here, it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or a trader who's been trading for a year, 2 years, 3 years. It's always good to come back to the basics. And my book was read by almost 400 people, right? And they all of them said, I'm not even, I wouldn't lie to you guys about this, right? All of them said that it was a great book, okay, to come back to the basics, okay, relearn them, and to have them ingrained into their heads so that they don't forget it the next time they trade, right? And so it doesn't matter what level of a trader you are, okay, this book will help you, right? So Dion, I hope you get a good crack out of it as you're looking over the basics, right? And hopefully it becomes a great foundational book that you can come back to if you stray away from the basics. And if you ever are confused about anything, please send me a DM on the book, okay? And also Dion is also one of my, for everyone who doesn't know who he is, he's a great trader in the CFO Discord and also a subscriber to CFO Single Watch. He's been showing very consistent trades, right? He's been doing extremely well, and he just has been overall been a great trader ever since he joined Charts Focus One here. So hey, what's up, Amy? Thank you for the follow. Farisha, what's up? So Dion, hope you get a good some very good info out of that book. So for everyone who wants to get the book, it's half off already. The original price was $50. It's at $25. If you guys want a discount code, go ahead. I can send you guys a discount code if you guys are willing to ask me. Okay, so all I want you guys is to learn. All right. So if you guys can't even risk getting a book to learn for less than $25 with a discount code, then I have nothing else to say to you guys, right? I mean, come on, guys, right? So if you guys are wanting to learn how to trade, and if you can't even risk $20, or around $20 there, 23, 20, 24, okay, then I would say trading is not for you. All right, just being very frank. All right, so give me a thumbs up if you guys heard me correctly there. Hey, what's up, Saul? Yay, Amy and Farisha, what's up? Seems like Amy and Farisha are both women, and it'll be great to have more traders in the CFO Discord. Okay. Yeah. So if Troy's right? If you guys are taking action and just tuning into these lives, and if you grab the book as well, that's a great combination for you guys to start trading, right? I mean, what else? What else? What's better than getting a live content while reading an actual book, right? I mean, that's literally a visual, way of learning for all you visual learners there. So, if you guys are interested, go to the link in my bio on Instagram, okay, and go to the tab that says the Beginner's Trading Guide, and just grab the book for $25, right? If you guys want a discount code, go ahead and DM me. I'll give it to you, right? I don't care if I send out discount code for you guys. I mean, I want you guys to learn, right? And if you can't afford $25, sure, I'll give you guys a discount code, okay? No problemo, right? All you guys have to do is take action by DMing me, right? Just message me, right? I will respond to your messages. Okay, so let me talk a little bit about swing trading here. okay, for the next 10 minutes, and then we'll end the live stream here. So generally, I've been getting some good questions about swing trading. So swing trading is very, very lazy. Okay, it's a very lazy way of trading. Why? Because you're patiently waiting. It could be days, it could be for weeks where you have no entries, right? Because you want to find that good entry and exit. And if you don't see any through the preferences that you've made, through the strategies that you follow, right? Through the rules that you have, right? If you don't see anything, you just won't trade, right? Because you're looking for a stock that's going to give you those multiple returns over a course of 3 to 5 days, or over 2 weeks, or over a few months, right? And you're trying to maximize your potential gains through swing trading, and if you want to do that, you got to have those A+ setups, right? And those A+ setups are it's crucial to swing trading. Why? Well, like I said, it comes back to the reason that you want to maximize your returns on a swing trade. Okay, so El Haj, what's up? What's up? Good to see you back. What chart is this? This is MJ. I'm finished going over charts here, so you're a little late, which is completely fine. But for the last 7 minutes here or so, I'm going to be talking about swing trading here. Okay, so El Haj, my apologies, but if you want to go back to the live stream, just take a look at the how often do you check your charts at entering swing? Oh, I think I'm lagging here, guys. Am I lagging here or? No. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, I thought I saw a discrepancy over here between my streaming software, but okay. So as I was saying, right? It's one of those things that people tend to not do because they're afraid to hold overnight, but they shouldn't be, because the number one reason why, right? Number one reason why that people are afraid of holding positions overnight is because, you guys should write this down, position sizing. Okay, they've positioned themselves into one trade with too much risk. Okay, I've done that plenty of times. Right, so I'm sure you said, how often do you check your charts after entering a swing? As often as I could, because I'm trying to manage, right? I'm trying to manage if I'm going to get stopped out, right? If we're going to get stopped out, or if we're going to, here, let me actually make this closer for you guys. Okay. There we go. So if we're going to get stopped out here, right? If I'm going to get stopped out on a trade, I want to make sure that I'm actually stopped out, right? At a nice area. So I always make sure that I am managing the position, and by management, what I mean that is I look at the charts every now and then. So yeah, so entry, something like that. So I have rules like that, right? So if I'm up 10%, 5%, right, I'll start to take some profits into strength, right? And then I leave runners for break even. Does that make sense? Hey, Tommy, what's up? Boy meets Maria. We cannot see price on the right side of the screen, so I moved the phone here. But hey, if you guys want to, subscribe to the YouTube channel, I'm also live streaming on there. You guys get a full view of my screen. Okay, so, and also if you guys subscribe, you guys can actually get notifications on your email as well, and even on the YouTube app. If you guys turn on notifications on YouTube after you subscribe, so make sure you guys subscribe. So, Boy Miss Mary, it seems like you've been bringing on people. Thank you very much and sharing. Justin, you said you're swinging shop. You think we break any key levels tomorrow? I'm done doing technical analysis for tonight, so I apologize, but I will send you a message afterwards. And Troy said 10% profits for swings seem kind of low. That depends, because I'm actually, okay, so I started off swinging with equity, I'm sure, not with options. So obviously for options, that's very, very low, depending on your risk tolerance and how much you put in. Okay, so that's all dependent on whether or not you're using equity, because if it's equity, 10% is huge, right? I would normally take 5% off. I take off shares at 5% profits, because that's big. Okay, so yes, yes. So Justin, sounds good. I joined too late. You're fine, man. So I'll make sure to give you a little tiny TA on shop over DM. But yes, I do. But I'm saying that's kind of one of the rules that I follow if I'm swinging equity. Does that make sense? Hey, Ortiz, what's up? Ortiz. So when you guys are swing trading, guys, the first thing that you guys should do is check the bigger time frame. So what I look at is a daily time frame. Okay, and from that point forward, after I do my technical analysis on the daily time frame, and this is where technical analysis is so important, because if you don't know where things are at, right? If you don't know your price levels on the on the bigger time frame, the daily time frame, the main time frame, there's no point in you trying to go to the intraday time frames, right? And trying to form a game plan to trade if you don't know the bigger picture time frame price levels, right? So you guys should always be in tune and master your basics, which is why I'm recommending you guys to join the CFO Swing Watch to get access to the CFO Discord and get the Beginner's Trading Guide. If you guys want a discount code for the Beginner's Trading Guide, go right ahead, DM me. If you guys want a first time purchase for the first month of the CFO Swing Watch, ask me. All right, just take action. Just ask me, right? People don't hesitate to join because they don't want to ask for a discount. I'll give it to you guys, right? Hey, what's up, Jen? I'm seeing a lot of ladies in here. Awesome. Good to see you all, right? So, if you guys want to join the CFO Swing Watch, if you guys want to get the Beginner's Trading Guide as well together, ask for a discount code for both of them. I will give it to you, all right? So don't be afraid to take action. Eloy, think we can look at app or maybe talk about it in Discord? Yes. So I'll post app on the Discord as well. Okay, so I'll see you back in the Discord, Eloy. And so people who are wanting to see the Tia and Apple, come join the CFO Discord, right? No more, no more hesitation here, right? No right? No hesitation. Okay, so take action. If you guys want the discount code, if you guys don't want it, do whatever you want. If you want it, DM me. If you don't want it, just go right ahead and join. Okay, I'm leaving it up to you guys. I'm not gonna pressure anyone. I never did. Right? I'm just giving you guys the opportunity. Okay, I'm giving you guys the opportunity here. Haley, what's up? Good to see everyone in here. Okay, so I'm glad there's a lot of people in here, a lot of women. Awesome. Okay, so it'll be great, especially all the women who joined here today, that if you guys get the Beginner's Trading Guide, and join the CFO Swing Watch to get access to the CFO Discord, so you guys can get active and get some active learning in, right? Learn as you earn. Okay. Hey, what's up, Eric? All right. So that's kind of it. What I wanted to say for you guys. I'm just giving you guys and laying out the opportunity for you all. So everything that you want to find is in the link in my bio. Okay, and on Instagram. For all the people who are on Instagram. And for the people on YouTube, everything is in the description box below. Okay. But like as I was saying, right? If you want to swing trade, take a look, right? Take a look at the overall bigger picture. Okay. Right. I think you're done. Yes, I am done. So Boy Meets Mirror, thank you so much for sharing the live. Thank you so much. I hope the people who you brought are able to follow so that you can get notifications about when I go live, which is on Mondays and Wednesdays at the same time here. Okay. So people who just joined, thanks to Boy Miss Maria here. thank you for even staying. I really appreciate you guys for your time. Taking the time out of your schedules to join these lives. But on Wednesday, I can see you guys as well at the same time here at 7:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 10:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. But yes, if you guys want to swing trade, take a look at the overall bigger picture time frames, like the daily time frame. Okay, and you guys have to be very, very patient. Thank you for this. You'll be rewarded. Why? Thank you. Hopefully you will be rewarded because I love doing these for you guys. Okay, I love doing these lives for you guys, giving you guys valuable information and doing these TA for you. Basically, giving you guys a game plan for you guys to trade for the next trading day. And hopefully you guys can join the CFO Discord so that you guys are able to see me actually do that, right? And my CFO traders giving you guys live trades when the market is open, like we did today. Okay, and the Money Morris, right? My good friend here, Morris. He's part of the CFO traders, right? He's been doing absolutely incredible with the live calls as well. Okay, so make sure you guys check it out. DM me if you guys want a discount code on the CFO Single Watch and the CFO Discord and on the Beginner's Trading Guide, right? So people who are new here, if you guys want to join the CFO Discord, you have to be subscribed to the CFO Single Watch in order to get access to the CFO Discord. So you get two things, right? The newsletter and the Discord, all for the price of one, right? All for the price of one. So, and if you want a discount code for that, ask me. Okay. I'm just telling you guys as blatantly as possible. Okay. Oops. All right. So make sure you guys DM me. Okay. After the live. I'm just trying to remind you guys, right? Because people tend to forget. But that's it for tonight. Okay. For people who requested tickers, especially for the people who are from my Discord, I will go over them in the Discord right now after the live. So bear with me, right? Just wait a little longer, and I will have the TA done for you guys. Okay. Ahmed, thank you. Okay. So everyone have a great rest of your night. Sebastian, welcome. The live stream is just ending, so hopefully you guys can watch the replay that I'm going to post right after the live stream here. But hopefully you guys can follow my YouTube and Instagram so that you guys can get notified when I am live on Instagram. Okay. But thank you guys for joining. Right. I'll see you guys all on Wednesday. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you, I'm Troy. Thank you. I'll pin that for the end here. Okay. And hopefully, I hope I can see you guys in the CFO Discord by tonight. Thank you all for joining. I'll see you guys on Wednesday.